I want to say thanks to everybody on GoFundMe. It's really amazing. I mean, the first day I wasn't sure if we're going to make $1,000 on donations, and just a little while ago it broke $11,000. So woot to everybody that donated. So I'm pretty psyched about it. It was just a spur of the moment sort of thing that I thought up out of disgust, really, to be honest, of how the NBA was not even wanting to address the issue of civil rights or human rights in China. So, a great friend came up and said, hey, why don't you just go ahead and start a funding page? And it's a good idea. So we put it together last minute, kind of instant sort of thought. And then I'll be damned if we didn't get support from everywhere across the globe. So it's really humbling. I've had the best 2 days in a long time, just seeing the outcrying and outflow of support, supporting human rights and civil rights. So it's very heartening and exciting. So right now we are able to print between 1,700 and 1,900 t-shirts right now with the money that we have at this moment, which is around $11,000. I haven't checked it recently, but we could have more, but it really doesn't matter. Our first order is going to be the around 1,800 shirts. And as money keeps coming in, we are just going to continually refresh the coffers. We're going to keep ordering more shirts, and it just keep going until something actually happens. The reaction that the NBA had is reprehensible. That's the only word that I can think of. You have people that have made a lot of money in America, enjoyed the liberties that we have, enjoy the wealth that we've given them and bestowed upon them for one of our favorite sports in the country. And then they go to a foreign country that actively supports oppression of civil rights, imprisonment of people that practice religion. They don't allow for free speech, free education on the internet. They can't explore new ideas because they have a firewall. And then this corporation, the NBA, is complicit in those behaviors. They totally write off the very idea that things are going wrong just because they want to cash in and make a buck. So it's really disgusting. And we just have to rise up and say, we're not going to put up with this anymore. It has to end, and it's going to stop now. People are more important than a paycheck. So right now, we're still putting everything together, but tentatively and hopefully, it looks like it's going to happen. We are planning on gathering outside of Chase Arena on the public services side, sidewalks, trains and rails to get there to what fans are commonly using to get to the game. And we are going to hold up and pass out t-shirts, and that's going to be on October 24th, I believe. That is the opening season game. So it's a pretty big game. They're celebrating, and we're celebrating too. Except for we're celebrating civil rights and human rights, and the NBA is just going to have to celebrate along with us. For the people that would like to volunteer, I know that a lot of people are interested in knowing what they can do. So far, that has been sort of limited to donations, which have been greatly appreciated. But we also are going to create a sign-up list. We already have some volunteers that are coming together, which are offering up amazing services like using their SUVs and their vans to help move around these shirts. Because when you order like 2,000 shirts, it's like 1,000 pounds of shirts. So it's a lot of stuff to move around, so we will need help. So we're gonna have a sign-up letter, a sign-up list, to where we'll go ahead and get everything organized. We'll create a group so we can all communicate together, and then we'll have a meeting point. So if you want to volunteer your time, help out, then you can just message me on Twitter. That would probably be the easiest thing. And my Twitter handle is Bishop from Arkansas, because I'm from Arkansas. So it's pretty easy to remember, Bishop from Arkansas. And that will just be on Twitter. For the people that have reached out from Hong Kong, thank you. I know that you're thanking me for what we're doing, but it's not about us. But I appreciate your support to help get that message back over. And for the people in Hong Kong, you're not forgotten. You're not ignored. They may suppress the internet and the media there. They may portray you as being a bad force or a bad cause, but we see the truth, and I just want you to know that we're behind you. It's our obligation as Americans, being the freest nation in the world, to help people that want to be free be free. So we're listening, we're standing up for you, and we are going to give you the voice that you don't have.